So today we're going to read about Johnny Appleseed, and I'm going to start right here. Folklore. Johnny Appleseed was a hermit and a wanderer who was welcomed wherever he went in the Ohio Territory. Everyone loved him in spite of his unkempt appearance. He always carried a sack full of apple seed to plant and walked barefoot all year long. He knew the frontier woods better than anyone. Even the Indians respected Johnny Appleseed for his willpower. People give him the nickname Johnny Appleseed because he introduced and planted apple trees throughout the American Midwest. Johnny took his training as a nurseryman under Mr. Crawford, who inspired him to plant apple trees. How wonderful it would be if there are apple trees everywhere for everyone. Johnny thought. He decided to fulfill his wish. Johnny left his home with a cooking pot on his head and an old coffee sack filled with apple seeds. The kind-hearted Johnny wanted everyone to eat apples. Whenever he found a suitable place, he planted apple seed. There will be enough apples for everyone. No one will die of hunger. Historical perspective. Johnny Appleseed was said to be a barefoot wanderer with a tin pot hat and a sack of apples, leaving apple trees everywhere he went. Appleseed's story was based on a real man. His name was John Chapman, and his real life was far richer and more interesting than this legend. Frontier law allowed people to lay claim to land by planting 50 apple trees. In his travels through Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Illinois, Johnny planted swaths of seeds to begin an orchard and sold them to settlers once the land had grown bountiful. When he died, Johnny owned more than 1,200 acres of land. Johnny's apples were small and tart spitters, what you would likely do if you bit one. However, this made them ideal for making apple cider. Johnny's shabby clothing and preference for barefoot was likely due to his religious belief of simple living. It is not until after his death in 1845 that the legend of Johnny Appleseed really took off. Considering his distinctive look, uncommon views, and contribution to frontier settlement, it is little wonder his legend proved so powerful. So these are going to be the questions, and it says, number one, what are two reasons Johnny planted apple trees? Number two, what is the difference between the two articles? Number three, based on the two readings, who was Johnny Appleseed? Number four, cite two examples how the legend is closely related to the actual Johnny. Number five, what is the theme or main idea of the Johnny Appleseed legend?